Hey fam, I'm Josh with eDesk Services, where you can find the juiciest stories and the hottest tea. I'm here with an update from a Reddit user in response to this post.
Am I wrong for sending a recording of my ex asking to open our relationship to her parents?
It was decided that he was not the asshole, but he does have an update for us.
Hi everyone, I want to preface this with a genuine thank you. I came to this sub because my mind was all over the place yesterday, and you all helped me clear it up a little, even the people who clearly weren't trying to be helpful. As a result, on reflection, I'm not sorry for recording her. A little before she came to therapy with me, and the incident that pushed me to try and get her to come with me, Mary texted me to pick her up a Smarties McFlurry on the way home from work. When I brought it home and gave it to her, she told me she asked for a Dairy Milk one they don't even do here anymore, and rolled her eyes at me, not listening to her again. Trying to show her what she had sent led to a 15-minute shouting match which resulted in her throwing her ice cream at the wall and shattering my phone screen. That's one incident of many. She once told me I was flirting for holding the door open for a group because there were girls I was clearly trying to impress, and went on such a long tirade about my male chivalry being just a selfish way to gain attention from women beyond her. I am not apologizing anymore for recording her. I wouldn't have had such a visceral need to defend myself if I wasn't with someone who kept hurting me. I made that recording because I knew she would lie, and she did. But I thought she would lie to me, not to other people, and I wanted it strictly so I had her words there on my phone, should she start claiming she said anything else. At the end of the day though, we didn't end up having any of that, and we parted maturely. I understand that a lot of you won't believe that was my intention, and I'll just have to live with that. Beyond all that, I am still sorry for sending it to her parents as a way to get back at her. Her parents have always been very pro-LGBTQ+, so although it wasn't right to out her, I was massively overthinking them harming her or kicking her out. At most, exposing her interest in polyamory would have embarrassed her, but nothing I shared would have put her in any danger. That being said, I saw red during that exchange and saw this as a way to finally show people I wasn't misremembering things. It was spiteful and vindictive, and I can see so many different ways I could have dealt with the situation more calmly. But I was angry, and I didn't do any of them. And for that I am still sorry. Anne and Paul, well, they accepted it at face value, but asked if I could come over for lunch this afternoon so we could have an actual conversation. It was nice, but really awkward too. Mary wasn't there. I apologized again, and Paul and Anne said they were sorry for interfering and not giving me a chance to tell my side. We both agreed we'd acted inappropriately and that, going forward, we wouldn't involve ourselves in this topic. We left things on relatively better terms, but I'm not going to talk to them for a while. Above everything, they are Mary's parents and they will always be in her corner, as parents should be. So keeping my distance is in everyone's best interests. As for Mary, she unblocked me late last night and let loose a tirade of angry messages. They mostly, of course, consisted of how creepy and disgusting I was for recording her. Again, I recorded her because I knew she'd lie, and all she did was prove my point, to which, despite still cussing me out, she had no real response for. I got from her, Anne, and Paul that things are understandably awkward after what I'd shared, but she's still staying with them for the time being. They've not discussed it with her, beyond letting her know they'd heard the recording and now knew she'd lied. But there has been no indication of negative consequences. And that's it. I'm reeling from 4 years of a relationship being over, of my girlfriend and best friend using my own trauma as a way to make me break up with her and then pretending everything was okay just to lie about me behind my back. But what is hurting me more is how I only now understand, from reading replies to my post and talking to my friends, that I was with yet another abuser and I am nowhere near as strong or as over what happened to me as I thought. Thanks for your help.
So there you have it. Maybe not a happily ever after, but it's an ending anyway. Thanks for listening. And don't forget to like and subscribe for daily stories.